Tonight on News 5 Live, tragedy strikes again as another Belmopan market vendor, Maria Cal, loses her life in a fatal road accident. In San Pedro, taxi drivers claim they're being squeezed out of business by golf cart rentals at the water taxi terminal. Belize Rural South Area Representative Andre Perez shares his thoughts on the Keycocker Beachfront blockade. Plus, a new NHI clinic opens its doors in Belama Phase 2. These stories and more are coming up after a word from our sponsors.
St. John's Credit Union Limited is excited to announce the launch of our new strategic direction as we build a strong social and financially sustainable future for our members. We invite dynamic, forward-thinking individuals to apply for our new strategic leadership positions to drive excellence, enhance your services, and advance growth. Chief Executive Officer, Chief Commercial Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Human Resources Officer. Submit application letter, CV, and 3 professional references to recruitment@sjcu.com.bz. Deadline Tuesday, January 21, 2025. Visit www.sjcu.com.bz/recruitment for details.
Good evening and welcome to News 5 Live for Friday, January 17th. I am Sabrina Daly. Police are on the lookout for 2 suspects involved in a deadly crash near mile 47 on the George Price Highway Thursday night. The tragic accident claimed the life of 50-year-old Maria Cal from Cotton Tree Village. Reports indicate that Cal was in a Toyota pickup driven by 70-year-old Manuel Juarez, a vegetable vendor at the Belmopan market. They were exiting Nemo Drive near El Rancho when a speeding Chevy Camaro collided with them. The impact killed Cal, while Juarez was rushed to Western Regional Hospital for treatment. The occupants of the Camaro, identified as Jose and Lely Mendez, reportedly fled the scene on foot into nearby bushes. Cal, who was also working at the Belmopan market, was trapped inside the wreckage. Earlier today, News 5 spoke with Samuel Cal, who shared his insights on the tragic incident.
I see a message on the Facebook. One of the people posted that an accident happened in 47 miles, George Price Highway, saying that the victim was Maria Cal. So I called one of my people that I know close. I tell him something happened, that my mother have get an accident, and I rush and try my best to reach there. And when I reach, a lot of cars were parked. So we reach, and then the officers were right there doing their job. I see one pickup was broke up, and next car was on the side of the road, but there was nobody in that car. Looked like the guy run away. So I say, I hope it's not my mom. And then, well, the guy, I tell you the guy that that's my mother, Maria Cal. If that is her, it's an accident. When I gone, I saw my mom unconscious. I gone and check on the other side, and I asked one of the police, what had happened with the other driver? He said he ran away. How? Nobody knows, right? Like how I tell you, I reached just a little bit late, right? But I still got the chance to see my mom on the pickup, and then they put her on the police car and carry her to the Belmopan morgue. But there was no space, so they had to send her to Belize. We're really sad. My mother had left seven of us, 6 here and 1 in Houston. And we are really sad. And we don't know what to do. We all need the people help. Because my mom was a hard-working lady. She was working the market in Belmopan.
The police are still investigating this tragic accident. Sadly, Maria Cal is the second female vendor from the Belmopan market to lose her life in a deadly collision in just 5 weeks. On December 3rd, 2024, Miriam Cordon, affectionately known as Miss Pretty, also died in a road accident on the George Price Highway. In Belmopan, a 17-year-old high school student from Our Lady of Guadalupe High School suffered a nasty cut on his back during a confrontation with a mentally unstable man. The video shows the third-form student confronting someone when the man briefly chases him with an object and strikes him in the back. Residents have been voicing concerns about the mentally ill individual wandering the streets of Belmopan. The student's family has chosen not to comment on the incident. Tonight, the man known to Belizeans as Melbourne Wade Jr., the alleged scammer accused of swindling money from at least 8 people in late 2024, is back in the spotlight. Wade reportedly took down payments from these individuals, promising to buy them vehicles, only to disappear along with the cars. One high-profile victim is former city mayor Zenaida Moya, who has a pending case against Wade in court number 5. This morning, Wade caught a break as 3 of his alleged victims withdrew their charges of theft and obtaining property by deception. Appearing unrepresented in court, Wade faced 2 separate hearings where 3 victims requested no further action, leaving him with 4 pending cases. Outside the courtroom, the 32-year-old Belama resident and car dealer claimed he's a changed man. Wade insists his actions were bad business rather than deception and says he's working with the complainants to find a better resolution than jail time. He hopes to prove he's not the con artist social media has painted him to be, but rather someone who made poor choices and is seeking redemption. On Monday, Floyd Ford appeared in court number 2 and requested no further action against Wade. This morning, 2 more women followed suit, though they are pursuing their money through civil court. One of the women has already reached an agreement with Wade for repayment in installments. Wade is due back in court on January 30th, 2025. His case with former Mayor Moya and 3 others is still pending. Wade remains optimistic that these cases might also be resolved through civil action.
I was spending my last time in jail, laying back, thinking about things that people have accused me of wrongfully doing. It was not really scamming or thieving people. It was just bad business going wrong, right? And I am willing to own up to every responsibility. Like I said, 4 cases has been withdrawn against me, and people have going to civil suit matter where. You know, it's not the problem by paying back people their money or bad business or fix what is gone wrong. But I have a changed life. I have a family out here that I need to be out here for. So I have a little son that is 10. I'm willing to do the absolute best to fix what is fix my name, because the only thing I have in life is your name, right? There's a lot of young folks out there running around, you know, and I am one of them trying to make myself, this is 2025, you know, trying to make my life better and different. So if everybody feel like they have, if I do anything bad or anything wrong, there's a court way, there's a civil suit way, they got a criminal way too, but the criminal way is just going to prolong me to go to jail, not be out here to take care of bills that I have created, you know, and I'm not running from anyone. I have, from out on bail, I have been attending all my court case, signing everything, and I'm willing to tell people that, you know, the Melbourne way that you know then is not the Melbourne way now. I'm a changed person, willing to work with you, you know, yeah, I'm having C address, everything. You know, so the people have understand me. They are here today. They are here to withdraw some cases against me, and I'm proud of myself. I am not perfect, and nobody in this world is perfect, but people deserve a second chance in life. And I hope everybody else understand or learn from their mistake. Don't make the same mistake over and over.
Coming up, taxi operators and golf cart rental at odds in San Pedro.
Watch The Truth of God with Pastor Gino Jennings of the First Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. exclusively on Channel 5 Belize. The Truth of God with Pastor Gino Jennings every Sunday at 8 a.m. on Channel 5 Belize.
Ladies and gentlemen, This is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connection. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
St. John's Credit Union Limited is excited to announce the launch of our new strategic direction as we build a strong social and financially sustainable future for our members. We invite dynamic, forward-thinking individuals to apply for our new strategic leadership positions to drive excellence, enhance your services, and advance growth. Chief Executive Officer, Chief Commercial Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Human Resources Officer. Submit application letter, CV, and 3 professional references to recruitment@sjcu.com.bz. Deadline Tuesday, January 21, 2025. Visit www.sjcu.com.bz/recruitment for details.
Tensions are heating up in San Pedro as taxi operators clash with golf cart rental businesses over customers at the island's entry points. Taxi drivers are frustrated, claiming that golf cart rentals are poaching their customers and cutting into their income. On the other hand, rental operators argue they're providing a more affordable service, even though their licenses say they should only operate from their offices. News 5's Paul Lopez visited the island today to get the full story. Here's what he discovered.
Surveillance cameras outside the municipal airport in San Pedro caught a group of men in a couple of heated brawls. These clashes are the latest flare-ups in the ongoing feud between taxi drivers and golf cart rental businesses.
This started like 3 years ago. We have been disputing on what is the taxi industry. We have been having a lot of controversies with the golf cart rentals companies. So the golf cart company basically picking up and at any port of entry, whether it be the airstrip, water taxis.
Emery Vega leads a taxi federation that includes 10 associations and over 200 members. He argues that golf cart rental companies are stationing their staff at entry points to snag customers, even though their trade license clearly states that they should only operate from their registered offices.
They're doing soliciting, which is illegal to start with. Whenever they come here, they try to sell a golf cart. When we know that the trade license has specified them to work from their office locations, specifically locations. And yes, then the taxi drivers, we are a service, we're a public service, and we are the ones expected to do the transportation for our visitors and local people, visitors to their different accommodations. So that's what is going on right now. We are, to say, like in a fight.
According to Vega, it's perfectly legal for golf cart rentals to pick up customers from entry points if they've pre-booked. However, it is against the rules for these companies to hang around and solicit customers on the spot. There's also the issue of vehicle capacity. News 5 has received several videos and images showing golf carts overloaded with luggage and passengers. In one case, a tourist's luggage even fell off a golf cart. Meanwhile, taxi operators on the island use spacious minivans that can comfortably carry both passengers and their belongings. One rental operator speaking off the record claimed they offer a much cheaper service than the taxis.
I can say they're taking the bread out of our table. They're doing all that is supposed to be our work, they are taking over. And sometimes when they do solicit and they cannot rent a golf cart, they offer a taxi run. They would say, hey, I can take you for $5. And why they do that and why they can do that is because they do not pay the fees that a taxi service pays.
A visit to San Pedro Belize Express Water Taxi's new location provided a first-hand look at the situation. Taxis line the streets here, while rental golf carts are scattered around the property. One enterprising operator has even set up shop right at the water taxi terminal. Mayor Wally Nunes questioned the legality of their operation from that location.
They had also applied at the council to relocate their office, and we have also expressed to them that the trade license will not be able to be relocated there because that takes a process. Whenever you're going to change your address for business purposes, you have to apply before, and they didn't apply before, and so we will not be able to give them or grant them a trade license in that location. However, actually, we don't want to encourage any golf cart rental to be moving office directly there because it would create a problem with other golf cart rentals and also with the taxis.
So what happens that they're operating right now?
Well, I understand that they want to open a snack shop. If they open a snack shop, they still need a trade license. So we have informed the police as well that they have to check with them that if they don't have a trade license, they need to be closed down.
Mayor Nunes and ERA Representative Andre Perez met with Federation members this morning after rumors of a protest began circulating. Mayor Nunes assured us that his council is striving to find a solution that benefits everyone involved. This afternoon, he also met with representatives from the water taxi company in Belize City. But is this just a symptom of a bigger problem? Could the island be facing an oversaturation of golf cart rentals and taxi operators? We posed this question to ERA Representative Andre Perez.
I have to agree with you that yes, indeed, it's one of the symptoms that is affecting us in terms of the oversaturation of golf carts on a whole, no? With the proliferations of many golf cart rental companies coming in. And also the demand. We have to understand that the demand as well, that there is this, we're fully aware of the tourism product in terms of that it is known and it's a fact that tourists come to Belize and they come to San Pedro and Kikakar, and one of their experiences is the novelty of driving around a golf cart. That is something special for them that they're not used to. Now, these golf carts in the US is only available if you go to a golf course. So that in itself is part of the experience. So we have to work along with them, that they want to come here and ride on a golf cart, or even arriving at the port of entry, getting immediately into a golf cart, you know. But we have to find that balance. We cannot displace the taxi people.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
On Thursday night, Key Caucus Chairlady Selene Villanueva Putt issued a stern warning to property owners determined to block public roads and beaches. Her remarks followed a confrontation earlier this week between her council and a resident over the removal of a wooden barricade on a public road. Today, Area Representative Andrew Perez echoed her sentiments. But are these property owners feeling empowered by the lack of enforcement from authorities? We asked Perez.
That specific incident that occurred in Key Caucus is unfortunate, but it highlights the issue that we are tackling. Again, is not only enforcement, the laws state that certain water frontage in anywhere, not only the coast, but we're talking river frontage, there's a certain area that is public. But we have to highlight that we need to cooperate, we need to work with one another. Especially Key Caucus is a very small island, and then there's always a grappling for space. But I'm saying that there's no way there's any place that should be closed off to the public. There's no waterfront that should be closed off to the public. But it's not only Key Caucus, it's Ambergris Key, and even up down in Placencia and Hopkins, we're having these issues as well, no? Where they have the private investors who are coming in and believe that their area is specifically designed for just their guests. We cannot. We need to make that clear out there that the beach or the seafront is public access anywhere, and that goes not only for private individuals who want to just close off their properties, but that goes for even all investors and business people, resorts, restaurants, wherever they are. No, and that is something.
Are these investors and property owners perhaps emboldened by a lackluster response from authorities, including the area representative and the council?
I would not want to address it as a lackluster response. But again, we go back to what we're discussing here in the dialogue with these. But I think the point where we start off is that we have to tackle the problem, where it is unfair to throw it to the authority to say we're not doing our job in enforcing. We're saying is that what we have in front of us is something that developed for years and we're trying to fix. So we need to get to the root of the problem.
Perez pointed out that property owners are also blocking off beaches on Ambergris Key. He added that the island is cluttered with docks because every property owner thinks they deserve one. But he made it clear that this stops today, putting real estate agencies on notice.
We need to get to the root of it, and one of the issues there is the real estate agencies. They need to, and we're working along with them, we have to sit down with them, let them know that it cannot be that one, you cannot be selling a property and letting them know that with that property you're able to get a golf cart, you're able to get a dock, you're able to develop anything. This is what the real estate at stake have to look at. For example, there's a development of a piece of property to the back where they want to develop and put lots, and yet is in the middle of the reserve. That some property was given way back. But they want to develop it, and the real estate agent is saying that you can get golf cart rentals, you can get all of these things, when in fact, you're not guaranteed these things. So it starts with the real estate agencies that they need to get their act together to let them know that when you sell a property to somebody, you cannot guarantee these things. We have people soliciting our office, says, Minister or Mayor, can you help me? These people, they want a golf cart, that's a different matter. But when they come and you have the investors coming in and says that they promised me a golf cart, they promised me a dock, when that was only to sell. So we have to look at that as well, because the real estate companies, I believe, they're really not driving the real issue of buying a property and what it entails, what are responsibilities, what are requirements. Buying a land right here or a waterfront does not guarantee you that you're going to be building a dock. In fact, at this point in time, we're making it clear right now, no more docks. No more docks. We need to do beach reclamation, and beach reclamation doesn't mean that that belongs to you. Even the restaurants trying to take that space and says we'll have more beach, you need to put something there. You can, but you'll do it temporarily, but you have to pay something to the village council or something to the town council, but it cannot be permanent.
After the break, new NHI BMA clinic opened in Belama. But first, here's the latest weather update from the Belize Met Service.
power of connectivity to every corner of Belize with our Digi on-the-go mobile store.
Ma, Digi dia.
Digi dia. Don't say. Sign up for the fastest, most reliable home fiber service, purchase the latest device, or explore our wide range of services. This one-of-a-kind mobile store has it all. Our dedicated team brings the same high-quality in-store experience to you, ensuring you stay connected with friends, family, and the world.
You guys bringing the mobile here, it's really helpful, saving a lot of money for people going from the town, especially like in Punta Gorda, which is 25 miles away from here, which will cost a couple dollars for them to reach there. So having these caravan here, it's a lot easier, it's a lot cheaper, and you know, people are taking advantage. As you can see, we have a lot of people coming out today to purchase some of these devices, top-ups and even postpaid that they're eager to have, no?
Digi is connecting Belize one community at a time. Look out for the Digi on-the-go mobile store with exclusive deals and offers in a community near you. Follow us on our Digi Facebook page to see where we will be next.
Digi, our national telecom.
Honda Navi, a partner you can rely on. Benquip, equipment, parts, service.
Cooking just got easier with Kent Oils, your go-to choice for every dish. Available in 3 sizes and 3 great options: vegetable, corn, or canola oil. Perfect for frying, baking, sauteing, or grilling. Kent Oils deliver the quality you trust with a clean, natural flavor for all your cooking needs. Conveniently available at stores near you. Exclusively distributed by Unitex Company Limited.
On Thursday night, the Belize Medical Associates team and the Ministry of Health celebrated the grand opening of the brand new BMA NHI clinic in Belama Phase 2. This primary care clinic offers a wide range of services, from treating everyday ailments like colds and flu to addressing more complex health concerns. The clinic has been serving patients since it opened its doors in December and was officially inaugurated 1 month later. News 5's Brittany Gordon was at the ceremony to bring us more details about this exciting new healthcare facility.
Belize's national health insurance is broadening its reach with the opening of a brand new health facility in Belama Phase 2. The Belize Medical Associates NHI clinic has been offering primary care to patients since it opened in December. On Thursday, an official ceremony was held to welcome the clinic to the community. Health and Wellness Minister Kevin Bernard shared more about this exciting new endeavor.
NHI is a service that we're providing primary care services to our population.
And as you know, we are rolling out NHI in the other parts of the country, and here in the northern part of Belize district, in the Belize city area especially, where BMA was able to win the tender, is where we can make access to more quality healthcare. While we have our public facilities, we also need to ensure that citizens have access to other services within the private sector, and this is how the partnership is built.
The clinic on Albert Hoy Avenue in Belama Phase 2 is a testament to the strong partnership between the National Health Insurance NHI and Belize Medical Associates BMA. Dr. Victor Rosado, the chairman of BMA's board, proudly shared that the clinic is the fruit of their well-established collaboration.
Belize Medical Associates has been with NHI from its inception in 2001, when it was NHI, what we call the Southside City Pilot Project. And Belize Medical Associates started at that time with a clinic on Regent Street. And fast forward 24 years, when they announced that they would have NHI on the north side of Belize City, we tendered last year. We won the tender and we started building this clinic, and in December of last year, we opened our doors. And today is just the official opening of the Belize Medical Associates NHI Belama Clinic.
The clinic boasts a dedicated team of about 10 professionals, including doctors, nurses, and specialists, all ready to provide top-notch care. According to Bernard, the clinic is ready to tackle common health issues as well as more complex services.
This is a primary care facility, so you will have when it comes to prenatal services, you have normal common health issues, cough and cold is just the basic thing you will talk about. But there is also gynecology services. There is, I understand that there is now, in fact, you will see that they are even offering public health services. It may not be part of the NHI primary care contract, but they are making it available to their residents, to their customers who come here. And so, as you know, primary care can cover many other things, but the aspect of services, ultrasound services, diagnostic services, blood, chemistry services are also offered here.
The clinic is ready to offer services for up to 12,000 participants in the area of Belize City and has already seen 2,500 registrations in just 2 months.
To register for NHI, all you need is a Belize Social Security card. That is all you need. Once you have a Social Security card and an address, we can register you. Let's say you live in Orange Walk. Let's say you live in Cayo, but you work in Belize City, then you can register with us because this is where you will spend most of your time. So you don't necessarily have to live in Belama or in Belize City for intents and purposes. So remember, the goal here is for national rollout. So there will be NHI this year in the entire country of Belize.
Bernard stressed the importance of having more affordable healthcare providers throughout the country so that every Belizean can access top-notch health services no matter where they live.
In layman terms, I would say it just costs a penny for you to access quality healthcare. You imagine a pregnant woman, as I said, can go to NHI, get his or her ultrasound, and pay probably a fraction of that, which is about sometimes in some cases $10, $7. Where would you have heard that service would have been accessible before at that rate? While government is paying the service provider through now the support from the Belize Bolido funds, we are now injecting money to help finance NHI services, along with other funds that government through the Ministry of Health provides to NHI.
Brittany Gordon for News 5.
Patients who depend on the Port Loyola Polyclinic are dealing with major inconvenience after the health center in the Southside community was shut down on Thursday. The closure was due to mold being discovered at the facility, leaving many without their usual healthcare services. Health Minister Kevin Bernard confirmed this during a recent event.
But one of the things that we had thought very hard about the Port Loyola Polyclinic in closing it down, because we needed to ensure that the safety of the patients, the safety of the doctors, There are some mold issues in that facility. I mean, we live in an environment where there's a humidity and heat at the same time, so we have to look at all of these things. But so for right now, I understand that we're temporarily going to move those patients out to other facilities, and while we look at a new facility that will be able to provide the service there. So it is an urgent matter. Like I said, it's not something that we wanted to do, but to protect the health and safety of our citizens, we had to make that tough decision.
So you don't know how long it may be out of service, so to speak?
Of course, while the facility will be out of service, the residents will still have access to other facilities within that area that can get the same service that they were getting at Port Laya. So we're not blocking access, but we are making sure they have access somewhere else while we look at whether a new facility or upgrading that one and renovating it completely or relocating completely on a new facility.
And so the staff? That's it. Where is the staff?
The staff will just be incorporated within the center. So there's no threat to staff losing their job or anything. So they will be placed at other facilities where they need the service where they need to do their part of their work. So some will go to Central Health Region, some will be at Mitchell Albert, some will be placed at the other facilities, Cleopatra, White and so there is work, a lot of work in healthcare. And so one assurance I want to make that they are not to be worried, but they will have and continue to do their job. And we will, as soon as we can get a new facility for that area, then we will do so.
Cardiovascular diseases have been a leading cause of death in Belize for the past 5 years. And according to the Ministry of Health, they were the top killer in 2024. The ministry warns that serious conditions like hypertension and enlarged hearts can be deadly, especially for those who smoke or indulge in too many sugary and fatty foods. Health and Wellness Minister Kevin Bernard outlined the ministry's action plan to combat this threat in 2025. Here's more on that.
If you notice that Belize signed on to the Hearts Initiative last year, we launched the Hearts Initiative, and it is very important that we address the issue of cardiovascular diseases that's affecting our people, yes. And while it has been one of the highest, it is, I believe it's almost as in rank with the road traffic accidents that are also killing our people. And so we have to ensure that we're eating healthy, we're introducing healthy eating habits in the schools. As you know, we're phasing the issue of sugary bans in schools. We have to do that. We launch our nutrition policy, all about making sure people start to think and understand how you carry yourself, how you eat, so that we could start to live healthy. A lot of us drink the Coke every day. We eat a lot of sweet every day. We have to also look at the lifestyle of our eating habits in order to protect ourselves. We have persons. At one time, I recall when growing up, people feel like, oh, when you have a bigger weight, then you're more prone to heart attack. But you have younger people dying from heart attack, because we have to look at the intake of food that we have, the type of fatty foods we are eating, and start to eat more healthier. And that's one of the things that the ministry is working hard in ensuring that we push the healthy initiatives, not only in the schools, but at the workplace, at every facility that you go to, everywhere you are around. Try to eat healthy. And we're encouraging people to follow the nutrition guidelines that we have set out as a nation as well, to try and help that our people could start to eat much healthier and live happy and longer lives.
When we return, Belize's women animators complete boot camp program.
Energy powers our lives, and now we're powering a sustainable future together. This January 27th and February 3rd at 7:30 p.m., tune into the Energy Exchange Show, your guide to understanding Belize's journey towards sustainable energy. From solar power to electric mobility, learn how we're creating real solutions for everyday Belizeans. With topics like e-mobility and licensing regime, this show is designed to answer your questions about Belize's energy transition. Join us to see how we can all play a role in building a brighter, cleaner Belize.
what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
The Ministry of Sustainable Development and Climate Change through the Department of the Environment, Belize Solid Waste Management Authority, in collaboration with Belize Recyclers Association, the Scouts Association, and Oceana Belize presents National Cleanup Day 2025 under the theme Our Belize, Our Responsibility. Pin it. Join us on Saturday, January 18, 2025, starting at 6 a.m. for a countrywide activity calling on schools, churches, communities, leaders, youth group, government ministries, NGOs, and individuals across the country to organize your own event. Select a location in your community and register today. In honor of Honorable George Price on National Service Day, we invite you to join us in keeping our communities clean, whether it's picking up trash along the highways, streets, and rivers, beautifying a park, painting a public space, or planting a tree. Your efforts can make a meaningful impact. Choose a location in your community. Register online today by visiting the Ministry and the Department of the Environment Facebook pages or contact any of our partner organizations. Deadline for registration is January 6, 2025. We need champions like you to make a huge impact. It's simple yet powerful way to improve the environment and create a beautiful, cleaner and safer place for all of us. For more information, call 828-4855 or 822-0160. Let's unite for a cleaner Belize.
76 women and girls from Corozal, Orange Walk, and Belize districts have successfully completed an animation boot camp and were celebrated at an award ceremony earlier today. Out of the 76 participants, 19 entered the animation contest. Miss Sojelin Cabrera took home first place, while second place was shared by Miss Ayana Leslie and Miss Immaculata Sanchez. Miss Priscilla Acosta secured third place. Here's News 5's Isani Cayetano with the full story.
I knew what I did was wonderful. I put a whole bunch of hours into it, and it was just a wonderful experience. It was just all throughout a wonderful opportunity, and I'm going to say it again. I thank all of those people who went out of their way to give Belize this chance to all women and girls.
How to make soap, miss?
Betty, soap is made of two main things, a fatty acid and a base.
That how the lady in Akayo make soap, miss?
Yes, Betty.
Women are vital to the animation world, adding richness, diversity, and innovation that make it a more vibrant and dynamic art form. They bring unique perspectives and experiences that enhance storytelling and character development, resulting in content that's more relatable and inclusive for everyone.
It is truly an honor to join you all today as we celebrate really the culmination of the incredible animation bootcamp. And what an inspiring journey it has been to witness the creativity, the determination, and the innovation of our young women and women as they explored the great big world of animation.
Priscilla Acosta is one of several talented women who dove into an intense training program to master the art of bringing drawings, models, and computer-generated images to life, creating the magic of movement.
This is a story about his youth, about the past, about our history. He is Cricket. Join us on his story, a Belizean folklore, the story of Cricket. Brought to you by Sohelin Cabrera.
Women animators have crafted some of the most beloved and culturally significant works in animation, shaping the industry and leaving a lasting impact on popular culture.
It was a lot of hours, and not just working, was a lot of hours crying. My husband can attest to that. He says that's my process of working. Like, I challenge myself, I can't do it. I get frustrated, I cry. Then I go back and, oh, look at what I did, right?
The animation bootcamp, led by the Taiwanese embassy, was a fantastic initiative. Having women in animation means female characters are portrayed more authentically and with greater depth. This kind of representation is crucial for audiences of all ages, especially young girls who can't see themselves reflected in these stories.
Among the numerous bilateral collaborative projects our two nations work together, the Women's Empowerment Project is the most rewarding one. With the transformative power of technology and digital artistry, Taiwan is very proud to play a part in this wonderful program and accompany these talented participants in your journey of empowerment.
Women in leadership roles within animation studios inspire and mentor the next generation of animators, fostering a more inclusive and supportive industry. They have been at the forefront of creative innovation in animation, contributing to groundbreaking techniques and styles that push the boundaries of the medium.
Animation is more than just an art form. It is a dynamic segment of the orange economy, blending creativity with technology. There are countries like Chile, Guatemala, and Panama who have recognized its potential, and so now Belize is now joining their ranks. This bootcamp, ladies and gentlemen, is a testament to our commitment to advancing Belize's position in the global digital services arena.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.
Belizeans across the country are eagerly awaiting Prime Minister John Briceño's announcement of the 2025 elections. In previous interviews, Briceño hinted that the elections would be held in the first half of the year, sparking excitement among his supporters. The People's United Party members are especially enthusiastic, having already kicked off their campaign. We spoke with Orange Walk East Area Representative Kevin Bernard, who expressed his readiness for the elections and confidence that his supporters are equally prepared. He shared more about the motivation behind this confidence as the election date approaches.
Well, you know, I have been prepared from day one. I don't rest. Every single day for me is a preparedness day for us to be ready for whenever the Prime Minister calls the election. I'm one of those representatives that have constantly been on the ground, try to ensure that I do as much as I can for my constituency. In fact, when I reviewed my manifesto that I proposed to my constituents the last term, we have accomplished nearly everything. And so it shows that we are committing and ensuring that we are committed to ensure that we can do the work for our people. That's what I believe it is. So I am ready. Orange Walk East is ready, and I'm very sure that whenever the Prime Minister calls election and when that day comes, we will be successful once again.
And for the party on a whole, do you think that there's a possibility of a clean sweep?
I will take a part of the words of the Prime Minister and say, you'll never gloat your hand hard. We look at what we can win. It's going to be a difficult one to get a clean sweep, but it's not impossible either. The way the opposition is in such a disarray at this point in time, and among the work that this government has been doing, across this country, whether it's in health, in education, in land distribution, in making sure that our young people have access to jobs, the BPOs, and I mean the opportunity, lower unemployment, which is record low. I mean the poverty rate has gone down. So we are doing a lot to making sure that we are improving the lives of our Belizean people. And I think the Belizean people knows this. At one point, when you feel a budge about elections, you normally feel a budge when you want to vote out on government, but this time it's a different feeling. People want election because they want to continue to support the government. They want to continue to support the People's United Party because of the many work that has been done. I think we have done a wonderful job. There's much more we could have done, but there's a lot we are doing, and I want to continue to tell the Belizean people that we will continue under the leadership of John Briceño. We will continue to ensure that we could improve and build on Plan Belize.
Today in San Pedro, we caught up with Belize Rural South Area Representative Andrew Perez to get his take on the upcoming 2025 general elections after a tumultuous term in office. Perez expressed confidence in securing a win, attributing his optimism to his ability to balance his ministerial duties with his role in the constituency, allowing him to connect effectively with voters.
I cannot answer it the way that I'm going to win because I have no opponents or have a weak opposition. As a political person, you never take anything for granted, right? First of all, I'm confident of the work I've done. I'm confident of the connection I've had with my electorate. That is important. I've understood well that when you're a minister, that is one job. But when you are an area rep, that's another job. And once you learn to have those two in place and find your time and spend time in the electorate, you're bound to win. And I'm confident and I'm sure that I've done that work in engaging in my people on a daily basis, having the contact, my office being open to everyone, listening to their concerns. Many things that you go behind the scenes while you deal with your ministry, having that on the ground, that face-to-face pays off. And that is from experience. And that is why getting into elections here, I know I'm going to win because I've done the work and I've had the connection, not only here in San Pedro, but in Kikaka.
The San Pedro Town Council has launched a $28 million bond to boost the town's infrastructure. Mayor Gualberto Nunez shared that they've already raised $8 million. While municipal bonds aren't a new concept, there's even legislation to support them. Some critics argue that this bond was introduced quietly and that residents should have been better informed. We asked Mayor Nunez for his thoughts on the matter.
Since we took office, we realized that there was a lot of needs for the island to improve infrastructurally, and one of the things that we started to look at was floating municipal bonds. It's nothing new. We have been open about it. It's not like some people are saying that we were hiding it. Actually, the San Pedro Sun took out an article on that a couple of weeks ago. So it is nothing new, and some of the things that they have been bringing up are things that are being revised so that we can float the bonds, and the budget and everything that we do as a municipality are exactly that. It's budgeted amounts. It is not exact amounts that are spent. So yes, the municipality has been looking at raising municipal bonds to pay off all the road works, the bridge, and that's how most municipalities do.
What's the value of the bond?
The value at the moment, the bond we're raising is 28 million.
How much have you raised so far?
Well, at the moment we have raised a little over 8 million.
Up next, we look back on the musical rhythm of the heart.
Discover a shopping experience like no other at the V department store. At the V, you'll find a vast array of products at unbeatable prices, from basic groceries and cutting-edge electronics to home essentials and, yes, stunning furniture as well. Elevate your shopping journey with affordability, diversity, and accessibility at The V, conveniently located at 1745 Coney Drive in Belize City.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connection. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
How can a precision-engineered and sustainably made tire change your world? A tire that gives you strength and safety when you need it most.
What we learn on the track, we innovate
for the road, bringing next-level quality and reliability to every drive. At GT, we believe our tires can deeply improve the driving experience for each and every one of us, whatever our goals. Enjoy driving. GT Tire.
While February is dedicated to raising awareness for congenital heart defects, this crucial message resonates all year round. Tonight we bring you the inspiring story of Aiden Aranda, a young man who transformed his challenges into triumphs. Born with a congenital heart defect, Aiden displayed remarkable resilience and talent, becoming a self-taught, versatile musician. His journey is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the uplifting power of music. Here's this week's look on the bright side. The impact of music resonates universally, touching the depths of every soul that consumes it. But though the influence of music extends to all, only a select few possess the artistry to convey its enchantment.
From I was 5 years old, I have been around music. And the instruments that I can play are guitar, drums, any variety, the recorder, the flute, the steel pan, which is my main instrument, and I'm learning to play the sax, the clarinet, the bass guitar, and yeah, that's basically about it.
16-year-old Aiden Aranda is a talented musician who realized early on that he had a special bond with music. He kicked off his musical journey at the age of 5 with a steel pan and has since taught himself to play several other instruments. Like many musicians, he believes that music originates from the rhythm of his heart.
That boop boop song, yes. So basically, music is attached to, well, the heart is attached to music in a very passionate way because it depends on how a person feels. The genre of music they listen to, it depends on like their emotional status.
The heartbeat and music share an innate connection, a rhythmic symphony that taps into the pulse of our emotions. In Aranda's case, the heart's connection to music is much more personal. His mother, Indira Bartley, would know.
I took him to the pediatrician, and what happened, the doctor looked at me and said, Miss Bartley, what kind of medication is your baby on? I said, medication for what, doc? He said, don't you know that your baby have a hole in his heart?
The medical prognosis for someone born with a congenital heart defect is typically bleak. But Aiden, with the support of his family, medical professionals, and the Gift of Life Foundation, underwent 2 surgeries and an open heart procedure to beat the odds at the age of 2.
It was 2 days after his 2nd birthday. He had his first open heart surgery for 8 hours. The doctor, he came up a couple days after. The doctor came and he looked at me and he said, Miss Bartley, we need to call the priest. And I asked him, call the priest for what? He said, the surgery did not help the baby. He said, we need to pray for him because we don't know if he's going to make it out for the night. And I got up in that hospital bed and I start talking in plain English. I said, God, you no bring me after this. You take me away from all my family and all my friends to kill my baby when I have no support. And I said, I claim the life of my baby in the name of Jesus Christ.
Since then, Aranda has carried on as a normal teenager, but with stents in his heart to stay alive. In 2020, he was taken to the Cayman Islands to replace the tubular support that collapsed. And as recent as 2021, another operation was done to balloon that stent again.
They're waiting until he's 18, 19 because the entire right valve for his heart needs to be changed and also the stents need to be replaced. But right now he's a bit young. They don't want to do that. They're waiting until he becomes an adult so that when he's done with that, he's done with surgeries for good.
It's a heavy load to carry emotionally, but Aranda has found ways to cope and find peace in his prognosis. If you ask Andrew Green, a mentor to Aiden, he'd tell you that he believes music is Aranda's comfort.
I've known Aiden for a couple of years, and being a mentor to him, it makes me feel happy because seeing him playing various instruments and having fun on stage alongside, it's amazing to see how he recovers and how he heals himself, just channeling through that music.
I process it a lot better with, my connection with music. And basically, like I would say to other kids that have like the same heart conditions and things as me, I would say to them, don't let it hold you back. If you have potential, you go do it. Don't let it hold you back.
His mother, witnessing Aiden's musical journey intertwined with his health battles, speaks of the special connection between his heart and the rhythms he creates.
I can't explain the talent that he has, because he would listen to something and then he'll pick up the keyboard and you hear that coming out of the keyboard. He picks up a song, and if he wants to play it, you know, he sits and he plays with the guitar until he gets that song. And the doctor says, you know, the rhythm of the drum help his heart to keep a rhythm. So with that, I can have him play the drums all the time. I have no problem with that.
The different sounds that come from the instrument when you hold different notes, it's a different melody every time. So yeah, it goes with your emotions.
And maybe it is the case. Aiden Aranda, born with something special in his heart, would turn its rhythm of adversity into a symphony of strength. Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabrina Daly. And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at channel5belize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, have a happy and safe weekend. Good night.